Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a blessed day. And I had a friend who said, you really should share this because it's such an incredible set. And I was actually trying to wait and save until my retirement to actually purchase a full set. I've always wanted a full set since I was a little girl, and I used to see my mom with a nice large luggage set. And since I love to travel, I thought eventually I'm going to get a nice big set. And this particular monogram canvas gave me the opportunity for that. And it started with the on the go voyage. I think today, I believe, is my 1 year anniversary, or I think May 1st is my 1 year anniversary with that on the go bag, and I so love it. Now, here is most of my luggage set, and I actually ran into that Horizon 55. It's called a Monogram Giant Canvas and Monogram Reverse, and it matches with the On the Voyage bag. And that's actually why I got it, because I do have the soft black luggage for Louis Vuitton. I didn't really need another suitcase, but this suitcase actually splits in half, and I'm going to show you in a minute. When you open it, it's actually halved. So you can put stuff on the right side and stuff on the left side. The black one that I have is completely open. It's a complete rectangle, and you can put packing cubes in there, and it also stretches, so it gives you a little give. This one is a hard case, but it is beautiful, and the lock comes with it. And I love the fact that it matches with the on the go bag. And so really the only reason that I got it is because it matches the bag. I know that's terrible, but I don't regret it. And I've already used it twice for a road trip and a flight. Oh, I forgot to take pictures on the flight. But you know what? I'm going to take another trip in June, I believe, and I'll take pictures then. But it really works really well. And the fact that it's a hard case, although I was shocked that security stopped me to put it in the little bin, they just wanted to make sure that the wheels fit. But yes, it is carry-on worthy, and it's 21, I think, point something inches. So it definitely can be a carry-on. Now, in the past, I used to actually, I'm talking about 20 years ago, actually even 15 years ago, I wasn't a big fan of Louis Vuitton because everything was leather and canvas, and if it went outside, you're going to ruin the bag. The truth is that airports can be very dirty. You're going to also be going very quickly, very fast. Especially nowadays, boarding an airplane, it's very fast, and trying to deboard can be fast as well. A lot of people are in a rush. They have to carry, they might have a layover. And so, and let's face it, nowadays, not a lot of people are nice. People are telling other people to move and things like that. So you need something that flows and something that's easy to use. And for a long time, I had been asked when I was at a store, well, how come you don't look at the travel stuff since you travel so much? Because I've purchased a passport holder before in the past and stuff like that. And I was very honest with them, and I said, because you don't travel well. For such a travel, for a company that started with travel, I was very shocked when I first found out about that, because I've always known it as purses. But I mean, they still look, and I put this picture for fun in there. They still they look like if they have customers from the Titanic. Okay, like back in the day when rich people had an army of 5 servants traveling with them or something like that. Those are not the days anymore. And so I told them, you realize that there's a lot of solo travel, or traveling with your partner or with your business or something like that. And I got these beautiful pictures on how other people travel. So this one over here, for me, is more of a road trip kind of travel, because that Never Full or the Keep All, the one on the left is a Keep All. It's beautiful. The bag is beautiful, but it does not have a sleeve that goes on top of the handle for the luggage. If it does not go on top of the handle, it's going to be falling off. You're going to be fighting with the bag. Unless you're doing road trips, then road trips, who cares? Because most of the time you get that little thing from the hotel and you just pack everything on that thing and take it up to your room, you know, and stuff like that. And so that's easy enough. Same thing with the Never Full. The Never Full is too open. It's not that it's too big, it's just that it does not have the sleeve that goes through the handle. So for me, a bag like that is worthless. This lady actually did a very good job reviewing her suitcase, and you know, for her kind of travel, it's perfect. She is in love with it, and I totally understand. She did a great job on that review. The thing is, though, that for me feels that it's more for a road trip. Okay, when it's a road trip, you can kind of take anything because you're the one who's going to be going in and out of the hotel and taking your bags in and out. Okay, for me, this is my road trip, and as a matter of fact, I just took a road trip last weekend, and and it was great. I was able to use all of my bags, and I was able to take things in and out. I actually purchased this BB earlier this year or last year, and it's actually a really nice bag. But again, I fell in love with the reversible because it's a dark color on one side and a light color on the other side. I feel like I have two purses in one. Okay, but this kind of travel is more for the road. Okay, this is not a very good way to travel in an airport because that bag is going to be constantly falling off. Now, this is what I actually purchased, and I'm actually 5 years ahead of, I had planned to purchase when I retired. That way I could have my full complete set and go wherever I want to go. But when I saw this, the one thing, and I agree with my mother, she always said, if you see something and you're going to think about it, if you think you're going to use it in 5 years, in 10 years, you better get it before it gets discontinued. And we all know that Louis Vuitton makes a certain amount, and then after that, they kind of move on and they do something else. And so because it matched the On the Voyage bag that I already had, I thought about it, and I thought, well, why wait? I might as well get it now. And so this is the Horizon, this is the back, and this is the front. And so it has that two-tone color that I love, and the sides are the light brown color, and the front and the back are a nice dark brown color. That gold on the handle really complements the brown. It's really nice. It looks beautiful. They also had a vintage type luggage there with all the Louis Vuitton stickers, which looks beautiful, but because it didn't have the on-the-go matching bag, I didn't get it. Although you can use the on-the-go Voyage bag on top of that particular Horizon. So just like the black one, I can use it together and it flows. The most important thing is for it to flow through an airport. When you're in a rush and you're flying to your next gate, it needs to all stay together and be together. It needs to work professionally. And it needs to be very practical. Here are the different sides of the suitcase, so you can see the different colors and how it works with the on-the-go bag as well. But of course you can purchase the suitcase all by itself if you already have a different bag in mind. Okay, now here is the inside of the Horizon. I love that they matched the inside of the suitcase with the On the Voyage bag. It's very beautiful. is that nice red. And the only thing that's a little weird is it seems like it's for a left-handed person, but it doesn't really matter. They have only one zipper, and I'm guessing so they can do the lock on the suitcase. But what I do is I reverse it, I turn it around, and then put it on the bed to open, and then it feels fine. And so the left side has the sunken piece of luggage where you can put in your packing cubes and all of that. And then on the right side, you can put in your important things, like you can put your undies in there, or you can put your makeup, you know, your something quick to grab while you're in the airport. You can, because it doesn't have a pocket in front, you can even put your big iPad right there in front in the luggage. So while you're in the airport, you can have your iPad out, and then once you're ready to go, you can just slide it in, and it'll be in between the two halves of the iPad. I mean, of the suitcase. Sorry. And this does qualify as a 22-inch. Now here I put my niece BB in there along with my one of my toiletries. And so I think that's I have like a t-shirt in there, or 2 t-shirts, some undies, some socks, and 1 t-shirt. And so that packing cube, I usually use my carry-on for, it fits about 2 to 3 different days. I check a huge bag for everything else. Okay, and so that was one of the reasons. Most of the time my luggage was ending up getting checked anyway, that I thought, you know what, I might as well just get a nice big suitcase so I can check most of the stuff there and just have a small carry-on with me. But this actually fits a lot. I got this idea to put it together when I was at the store. I had already taken my on-the-go Voyage bag, and it's a good thing that I brought it with me because that store in New York did not have that bag. So I'm starting to think that they're maybe starting to run out of that on the Voyage, although they said that you can call because I think they're making more. And so I hope it becomes a classic, because no suitcase should be without a bag that goes on top, and this bag does a very good job going with that Horizon handle. But when I saw this, I thought, you know what, this is my chance to get an actual set and just keep it forever. And it completely matches, it flows together, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful look. And I love that they all kind of, you know, linked together. They look like sister bags. I don't know. it looks really great together. That toiletry bag, I imagine I'm going to be using it only for road trips. But, or, you know, if you're going to use it on a flight, it could go into the carry-on bag inside, and kind of like a big pocket or packing cube for inside the actual bag. But this was just a beautiful, beautiful set, and I'm hoping this is my forever set, and whenever I travel now and in the future is something that I plan to use, and I'm so happy with it. I really love the whole look of it together, along with the purse that I got separately, that it all comes together. That suitcase by itself was $4,191.69, and that was before the tariff stuff. And so it's a good thing I bought it. The niece BB is $1,687 plus 56 cents, and that's after taxes. And the On the Voyage, I bought that last year. I think it was 4,100 or 180 something. But that particular bag is well worth it. It's well worth its weight. I've used it for a year for work, for flights, for road travel. It's a great bag. And I hope you liked this review. And, you know, if it can be nice, please give it a thumbs up. I hope it was helpful if you're looking into this type of purchase.